Hey guys, today we are talking about Chapter 11, Lesson 4, Join and Separate Angles. Joining angles is really easy. When you hear the word join, you think addition. So all you really have to do is add up the measurement of the angles. For example, we know measurement HGI is 35 degrees. Here's HGI, and it's 35 degrees. Now, we also know IGF is 40 degrees. That's this angle right here. So if I wanted to know the angle of HGF, all I'd have to do is add 35 plus 40, and I'd get 75. So angle HGF is 75 degrees. Now, here's an angle, WXY. WXY goes all the way from here to there. We know that WXY is 90 degrees. Oh, no, it's not. WXY is 120 degrees. 120. We know that WXZ right there is a 90-degree angle. What the question is asking us to figure out is what is the measurement of this angle, angle ZXY. To figure out the angle ZXY, you know the whole angle is 120. One of the measurements you know is 90. So when you subtract, you get 30 degrees. So angle ZXY is 30 degrees. Oop, I inserted that one twice. Okay, the next one we have is angle MNP. MNP. And our guide says that that's 35 degrees. So we're going to make this 35 degrees. It also says that MNO is 80 degrees. So all of this is 80 degrees. What is the measurement of ONP? Here's ONP. Well, we know the whole thing is 80. We were able to identify one angle at 35. So now we subtract. 8 becomes 7. We get a 10. We get 5. And we get 7 minus 3 is 4. So angle ONP is 45 degrees. Okay, so we know angle PQR is 90 degrees. This is the whole angle. You can see the little box in the corner. Mary separated PQR into two equal angles. What is the measurement of PQS and SQR? We only have a few hints here. We know that the entire angle that we're working with is 90 degrees. We know we want to split it into two angles. So when I have to think about splitting things, I think division. 2 goes into 9 4 times, with 1 left over. Bring down the 0. So I got a 10. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So the angle for PQS and SQR is 45 degrees because 2 45s will equal 90. Now here's the challenge one. This whole angle from here to here is only 60 degrees. That's all, just 60. Stephen separated angle DEF into three equal angles. Here's angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. We know all those angles are equal. What is the measurement of FEG, GEH, and HED? Well, we know we've got 60 to deal with, and we know we want three angles and we want them all to be equal, so that would be 2. We could do a division. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract, bring down the 0, 0. So all of these angles are 20 degrees. All right, they're all 20 degrees. Now we've got a little action for you here. It says find the measurement of the angle, write an equation to record your work. Well, here we have angle PQT. We know that one is 37 and one is 43. So we would do 37 plus 43. Okay, so now we need to add the two together. 3 and 7 is 10. Regroup 1. 4 and 3 is 7, and 1 is 8. So angle PQT is 80 degrees. Now, here's another angle. I know part of it is 90, and part of it is 10. So I would probably add 90 plus 10. And that gives me 100. So this angle all the way to there is 100 degrees. Now this one looks a little crazy. I've got three angles that I have to add up. So if I had to add up three angles, I start with 55 plus 27 plus 78. Oops, can't see my 78. I'm going to write them down here. 55, 27, 78. Now if I add up all three of those numbers, I'll know how big this angle is. 8 and 7 is 15, and 5 makes 20, so that's a 0. Regroup a 2. 7, 9, 14, 15, 16. So this angle, RHS, is 160 degrees. One more for us to do today. It says, use the diagram, what is the measurement of angle QRT? Now, if I look at this, QRT has a question mark. What do you know about angle DRQ? Angle DRQ is a straight angle. So now I know that all of this equals 180 degrees. So what I would do, I would add these two angles first. 75 plus 85. 5 and 5 is 10. Regroup. 8 is 16. So I know that these two angles make up 160. But I want to reach 180. So I take 180 minus 160, and I've got 20. So this little angle is only 20 degrees. All right, that's all of our lesson for our math lesson for today. See you back in the room in a minute.